Hey everyone, my name is Tom and welcome to Kingdom Kids. Here at Kingdom Kids we have 3 rules and they go like this. Can everybody stand up and pat your legs and say rule number 1? Rule number 1 is to listen to your teachers. So reach up high, grab your listening ears and click them on. Can you hear me? Oh, good job. That means they're working. Okay, now pat your legs for rule number 2. Rule number 2 is to believe that God loves you this much. Wow, that's a lot. All right, and time for rule number 3. Rule number 3 is to do your best. Yes, no matter what we do today, you have to do your best. Are you ready to play a fun game? Oh yeah, me too. Can you help me clap to get there? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is a cool place. Now, we're gonna play a game called Find Mr. Tom. That's me. So we're going to go to different places and we're gonna see if you can find where I'm hiding. Can you help me clap to go to the first place? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Great job! Now, let's clap to go to the next place. 1, 2, 3. Wow, you guys must have super powered sight, but I bet you won't be able to find me at the next one. 1, 2, 3.
Busted!
You all are amazing! Well, I'm gonna make this last one really hard on you. Let's clap to get there. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I have to admit that I didn't think you were gonna find me that last time. Whoa, you guys did awesome at that game. Well, welcome everyone to day 1 of VBS. And today we are going to be in the book of Genesis in the Bible, chapters 2 and 3. In the beginning, God created the world. He created a man named Adam and a woman named Eve. He placed them in the garden. God said, "You can eat from any tree in the garden except the tree of knowing good and bad. If you do, you will die." One day, Satan pretended to be a snake, and he talked to Adam and Eve. He wanted to trick them into thinking God's words were not true. The snake, Satan, said, "Did God really say you can't eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve said, "We can eat from any tree in the garden except the tree of knowing good and bad." God said, "You must not eat it or even touch it, or you will die." Satan wanted Adam and Eve to choose to do what they wanted to do instead of obeying God. The snake, Satan, said, "No, God knows that when you eat the fruit, you will be like him, knowing good and bad." Eve saw the fruit and that it looked delicious, and she chose to disobey God. Eve took the fruit and ate it. Then she gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. After Adam and Eve ate the fruit, they knew about good and bad. Adam and Eve knew that what they had done was wrong. Their choice was against God's plan for them. God told them that since they disobeyed him, they would one day die. He said they would have to leave the garden and would have pain and trouble in their lives. God also told Satan, what would happen to him for tricking Adam and Eve. One day, God would send someone to beat or win against Satan. God's words were true. God sent Jesus, who was born many years later. Jesus told people that God loves them and wants to forgive them. Now, here are a couple of questions to talk about with your teachers and your class. And teachers, feel free to pause the video if you need. I'll be back in just a minute. Now, let's learn this week's verse together. Okay, everybody repeat after me. Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to this age, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may discern what is the good, pleasing, and perfect will of God. Well, thanks for joining me for day 1 of VBS, and I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow.